Joining us now for our take are our guests. Welcome back. So we're going to talk about the fashion industry. First of all, I think that we are in the bottom of the financial sector in Nigeria because we started off like, for entertainment in general. So, there's Nollywood, which is like on the top, and then the music industry has taken over. Yeah. So right now, I feel like fashion needs to get up there. What do you guys think that can help contribute to make this happen for Nigeria? I'm going to start with you, Jane.
Okay, so for me, I think that the fashion industry and the individuals participating in the fashion industry is pretty much working really hard, regardless of the difficulties and the challenges we are faced with. For instance, we find it very difficult to access a couple of things in terms of fabrics, in terms of appliques, the things, the production process of the fashion industry is very hectic. Okay. Right? And then we have, since, we can collaborate with our celebrities who would also help our pieces, recognized internationally. So as opposed to, I'm not going to mention names, but as opposed to them being very particular about wearing the brands, the international brands, why are they not particular about wearing the Nigerian brand? You have them even writing songs about all them international brands. Even in the videos, they are carrying the bags of the international brand.
That's a good
point. Why don't you do that for us?
That's
that's going to take us to another level, another leverage. And then you see them bragging when they travel, doing all sorts. So yeah, I'm in Dubai now, and I'm at this store, I'm at this store. You can do that. Why don't you do that when you go to a Diola Sego? Why don't you do that when you go to a Jane Michael store? Why don't you do that when you go to a Tiffany Amber store? You understand what I mean? So I think that even within us ourselves,
we have to start
from ourselves, regardless of the fact that the government hasn't particularly put in so much effort to help us.
Yes, that's really true. Aloha, I'm going to ask you the same question. What do you think?
I think I'm a bit opposite of Jane. I know you're going to kill me here, but
I didn't hear that. What did you say?
I think I'm going to be a bit on the other side.
On the other side with Jane. Yes. Okay, tell me your side.
I think production-wise, designers don't produce enough.
Okay.
This is a major problem.
Just concluded a Rise Fashion Week. How many designers did we have from Nigeria on that?
I think about 10.
10. So we don't even have enough Nigerian ddesigners.
We don't. And we had some designers still making clothes on the day.
Okay.
They need to produce enough, one. Okay. Two, I feel, even when they produce, it's ridiculously expensive.
Okay.
Do you understand? I mean, you're looking at a Nigerian designer and you're comparing the rate to like a Gucci or Prada. I mean, I've had the Nigerian designers tell me a dress for 300,000 naira.
That's a lot of money.
So that's a lot of money, And also on the other side, we also need to help the Nigerian, as you said, promote more of Nigerian designers as well. Yeah. We need more people to buy Nigeria and wear Nigeria as well.
Nigeria.
So I think it's both ways. If the Nigerian designers can help produce more, finishing as well, which is a major issue. I bought clothes as well that the finishing is really bad. I can only wear it once, or I wash it once, and that's the end. So it discourages me of buying Nigerian.
What about the aspect of manufacturing? Because even if you're producing, where are you getting the fabrics from? You have to import the fabrics.
Yes, I think because of obviously imports.
I don't think you have to. There's fabric in Africa.
There are fabrics.
Okay. Yeah, we have fabric in Africa.
So tell me, where are they getting the fabrics?
There's sources here in Nigeria.
We all source in Nigeria. Okay. There's fabric in Lagos Island. There's fabric in Yaba Market.
Where are those fabrics from? Where are they manufactured?
They're not manufactured. But we also have the Adires and the Ashokes that are being manufactured here, but they're still done locally. I agree with what she's saying in terms of production. There's no sort of production in Nigeria.
Okay.
So designers get to chase tailors, and those tailors are really bad with finishing. They're bad with so that's the major issue that I think that the government has to get involved with. All private investors, if we can have the opportunity of having the right infrastructure, I think designers will sit up and people will want to buy more Nigerian. So the more you produce, the more the products are available, the more people want to buy. Because people want to buy and wear Nigerian. Trust me, Nigerians want to wear Nigerian. But it's expensive. But it's expensive and the finishing is not good. And if it's good, they don't mind buying. But the fact that it's not available and the fact that a designer has gone through all of this stress, but still is still trying to put their dreams out there or their product out there, but they can't put it right because they don't have the right production or the right materials, like she mentioned. That's a major issue that we're facing.
I can see you want to like
I have to talk about what Elo said earlier. So now I need you to understand that producing in this country is one of the most difficult things that has happened to production.
Right.
I'm telling you. So one of the reasons being that even sourcing for fabric here, sometimes fabrics on its own cost more than what you would buy a ready-made for.
Okay.
I can tell you that for free.
Okay.
And I don't know about other designers, but myself, I'm very particular about my finishing. I'm wearing what I made here in Nigeria.
Very nice.
Sourced here and made here in Nigeria. A lot of people are
You think the silk fabric was made in Nigeria
No.
too?
The fabric definitely wasn't made here.
Okay.
So I've been saying this, and every time I get an opportunity to say this, I always beg that, it's beyond, the government is not doing anything. But yes, I'm hoping that some sort of infrastructure can be
Put in place
that we can produce even fabrics here. Adire fabrics that we produce here are actually more expensive than crepe, right? So I can buy a crepe fabric for like 1,000 naira per yard, but an Adire fabric will be costing me about 2,300 naira per yard.
Okay.
To be very honest.
That's true.
The process is different.
So, but then again, how do you now encourage people to buy Adire fabric when it's even more expensive than what you import? Do you understand what I mean? But then if we have infrastructures that can produce these things locally and faster, and then you have mass, you empower more youth, because we have so many people who don't really have what to do, and trust me, you're creating, you're reducing the unemployment rate. You're also helping us to make things easier, faster, better, generally. So I'm employing all government sectors to please try as much as we can. We don't even have a proper textile factory in this country.
That's the grassroots.
So
and
that's
the most important thing. Yes, I think that's the first thing that we have.
We should have one in Africa by now, producing, clothes for everyone, and then you guys it's easier.
What do you mean? There's none in Africa?
I don't think so.
No, they do have in South Africa. Well, I'm even more focused on Nigeria.
We're going to say for West Africa, which is
Right. Okay. So that's the first thing. Well, that's the first thing. So we have to tackle that grassroots and find ways to have the government get involved in the manufacturing sector of the fashion industry. When we do that, then we can start. We're in Nigeria. Buy Nigeria. And also exporting Nigeria. Well, you guys have been awesome. I really appreciate having you guys on the show, and I hope to see you guys here again.
If you have us.
Thank you, guys. Well, that brings us to the end of the morning show today. Thank you for watching. From me and my entire crew, goodbye.